Can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know.
Hey guys, welcome to the Oracle of Lilith. My name is Amy, and today I'm doing a pick a card all about who is secretly gossiping about you. We're going to get all the details. We're going to get initials, letters, and charms at the end of each group, and I'm going to be pulling as I go today. So if this is your first time to my channel, hi, hello, how are you? It's so good to have you. I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel and becoming a member of my tribe. If you're a returning subscriber, hey guys, what is up? How are you? It's always good to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate you guys being here. Now, just keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do offer personal and private readings. However, right now they're closed. If you'd like to get on my list, my waiting list, email me. My email address is in the link below, where you can find also a page that lists all the current offerings, my menu, and you can check that out too. So I'm not sure when I'm going to be opening those up, but if you'd like to get on the waiting list, I'd be more than happy to put you on there. So before you see we have 3 groups here. We have 3 decks and 3 different crystals. These are going to be your psychic linking objects. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you each one of these groups close up so you have a better feel of each group. Group 1, you are the Haunted Halloween Oracle deck, and your crystal is the clear crystal quartz. Group 2, you are the October Oracle, and your crystal is the Amethyst. Group 3, your group is going to be Mystery House, and your crystal is the Citrine crystal. All right, guys, so those are your 3 selections. I will insert a little video like I always do with some music for you guys who need a little bit more time to figure out which group you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one group, there probably is more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures on the other side. Bye, guys.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Step it up, don't be scared. My face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.
Hey, Group 1, all of you that selected the Haunted Halloween Oracle, or you were drawn to this clear crystal quartz, this is going to be your reading all about who is secretly gossiping about you, who's talking about you behind your back, etc. So we're going to get into it. At the end of this session, I'm going to pull letters, initials, and charms, and we're going to find out who is talking about you. All right, and some details. Interesting stuff comes out in the charm part, so if you've never watched it, you might consider it for this one. So, of course, I haven't done it yet, so I don't know what comes out, but usually interesting stuff comes out. So let's get into this deck that you pulled. This was one of my first independent decks that I bought, and I love this deck. This is a great one. This is called the Haunted Halloween Oracle, and you can find it on Etsy. I forgot who made it. I think it's a Midnight Oracle shop, but I could be wrong. All right, tell me who is secretly gossiping about my Group 1, and what are these bitches saying about my Group 1? I thought I saw the snake card peek. We have some that flipped. Let me see this other card here. Did it flip or did it just peek out? Snake. We have snake here. Okay. All right, let's see here. We have snake, release, energy, health. Okay, beautiful card. We have cauldron, new ideas, work, creativity. Okay, messages, magic, manifestation, or manifesting. Okay, this is good. Hey, a lot of times, you know, I get some pretty intense messages. Might still for you. We've just started pulling, but people are talking about, like, maybe you have some health issues or you're working on your health. There's some healing going on here. And I feel like people at work, with this cauldron here, if you work someplace, there are people around you that are talking about you behind your back, probably when you leave for your shift or when you're at lunch or on break. For some of you, if you know, you know. Okay, so use your intuition here. Some of you who are manifesting something in your job, we have work and we have manifesting. So some of you guys who are manifesting something in your job, it's being talked about. It's being discussed. There's some kind of movement here, a raise, a promotion, a side move. Maybe you're trying to get a new skill, or maybe you're trying to get some training. Perhaps you're trying to enter, I'm hearing like a training program or sharpening your skills. There are people talking about that. Now, I feel like if you own your own business, you have more buzz about your business. You're just not aware of it, but more people are talking about it. They may be seeing your website if you're online, or seeing your business when they're out and about. They may not be stopping in yet. They may not be, you know, contacting you yet, but they're starting to move towards you. Okay, so there's movement here. There's a lot of really positive energy. So tell me more about what's being said about my Group 1. So we got some positive flow here. Lovely. Switch decks. Okay, they want me to switch. Okay, we're going to go into the Naughty Oracle. So all bets are off, y'all. Okay. All right. Oops, I didn't really want to shuffle. Come on, give me a good shuffle. Yes, that's good. You know those shuffles where every single card gets into it. Yeah, we like those. Okay. All right. Give me 3 cards to tell me about my Group 1. Give me 3 cards here. We have Dickweed Death. New beginnings are needed. Okay, I feel like people are talking either about a new business or a new start for you at work, starting you on something new. This could be if you've graduated from college recently or something like that. It could be that they see positive things for you in your business as well. Let's go ahead and get this other top card here. It's calling out to me. We have Unicorn Shit Fight. Ground yourself now. Okay, so here's the kicker. I thought this was coming, you guys. So when you get more energy, like say 8 of Wands, okay, so you have all this energy. That's what I'm feeling here. Positive motherfucking energy. And thank the gods, right? It's about fucking time. Isn't it about time? We're about over time for that shit, aren't we? Okay, so you're also going to get this. You're going to get this unicorn shit fight, right? You cannot make everyone happy. and you're going to make people jealous. It's just how it is, all right? Because people want to be, and you may not feel this, but you will. People want to be where you are. You may not even realize where you are. You may not even realize how far you've come because you don't know this good energy is going on yet, probably. You may have a little, because I feel like some of you guys are psychic or empathic. So you might have a little bit of a idea, but not clear. It's not super clear. Okay, let's get one more. Let's get the bottom. We have exhausted eagle, seek support. Okay, so I feel like people are talking about how hard you work, okay? They're looking at you as someone who really is very hardworking, industrious. I also think people think you have really good ideas. You have good insight. You have a good feel. We haven't even hit on the magic here. I feel like some people think you got something. You got that something, right? That special something that gives you kind of a different perspective. I'm picking up on the eyes here with the snake. Like you get that different perspective, unique perspective on ideas and whatnot at work. If this doesn't resonate at work, I feel like there are people within your social group. This could be online, who are talking about you, and they may be talking about you if you're magical and talking about like maybe some of the posts you're making, how helpful they are, how powerful you are, how much insight you have. But there are people here who I'm hearing do not approve. They do not approve. And you know what I think? I think you don't fucking care. That's beautiful because you shouldn't. You shouldn't care what other people think. Do you, do you, because it will lead you to your happiness. And really, oops, I shook the table. Sorry, I shook the camera. Sorry, I was reaching for these cards. And really, in the end, that's all that matters is our own happiness, right? Because yes, it's important that other people in our lives are happy. But if we're unhappy and we're busy making everybody else happy, then what is the point? What is the point? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get this card right here. Oh, that's a placeholder. I always pull the placeholder cards out of these decks, but I don't want to separate them because I want to, when I put my decks up, I want to keep them all together. So let's pull this card. We have God. Okay. People are talking about, especially in a social group, in a social situation, they're talking about how connected you are. With this magic and God, I'm feeling like you may have like some spiritual ability. You may channel or be a tarot reader or have some kind of psychic connection or just be really, really unified with like collective consciousness or universal consciousness. I think you have the ability to be a powerful manifester, and other people pick up on this and it brings jealousy. You may not be seeing a lot of your manifestations, but I feel like right now you're manifesting energy. You're making these energetic shifts that will eventually radiate and manifest into the world. And people feel this. That's why all this energy is like circulating around you. And at times you may feel inflows of it, but it's not like the big pop you're looking for. And keep in mind that, how it flows to you and how it manifests to you, it may not be the way you think it's going to be. It may be in a way that you never even considered. Okay. But I really think people are picking up on this really beautiful energy about you. But some people are talking shit on it. Okay. They don't approve of whatever it is you're doing, probably your magical practice, because, some people in the magical community, they really like to judge people's practices. And it really is as bad as like good old fashioned, like religious judgment. Okay, it's the same kind of thing. And you may feel some of that as well. But just know you need to do what's right for you in your true expression. And fuck these people, right? They need to worry about themselves instead of worrying about this. You may have people who try to start problems for you. It might be at work. You might have someone who's like trying to catch you doing something because they may not be aware that like there's emotion going on around you. People are talking good things about you, but they just feel it. They feel this shift in your energy and they're just like, oh, you're looking good. Your energy's feeling different. Although this person doesn't feel like they're very aware, but they pick up on it on a subconscious level. And sometimes those people start coming for you. And it may be, I feel like there's someone here for some of you, this won't resonate for all of you, that feels like they've been slighted by you. Somehow they've been slighted. I'm going to get this card. We have Trickster. It came out in reverse. So manipulating others through duplicity. Okay, so I feel like you've got some two-faced people too. We got Dickweed Death here. So I'm feeling like you definitely have someone who is like saying one thing to your face and doing another. That might be the unicorn shit fight right here. Maybe you're fixing to have at it with this person. Let's pull some tarot on this bitch, shall we? Because seriously, who can, I have no room in my life for two-faced bitches. Either you're loyal or you're gone, right? There's no middle ground, right? We don't have room anymore for fakeness, for people who are not sincere, that kind of thing. I don't think I'm going to force the shuffle here. We're just going to do a little bit of this. These nails are anti-shuffling nails. Okay. All right. So let's get a few cards and tell me about this bitch. Okay. The Sun. You may be a Leo, a fire sign. They may be, that's Aquarius, not Aquarius. Why do I want to say Aquarius? You may be Aquarius. There may be an Aquarius here, but Sagittarius, some Aries. But I'm feeling like even if you don't have Leo energy, I feel like you're shining. Probably in ways that you are not even aware of because you're doing it. And you know, most of us, when we're shining, we're not like, oh, bitch, I'm shining. We're not doing that. We're just being us. A lot of times we don't realize our frequency has changed. We're just doing our thing, right? We're just being ourselves, living our life, trying to be authentic, living in our truth. And bam, we're shining. Eyes start moving to us and people are like, oh, well, look at them. Well, they're kind of shiny and glowing. I want to know more. I'm drawn to their work. I'm drawn to seeing what they're doing. I'm drawn to their posts. I'm drawn to, you know, all this wonderful energy. I want to know more. And that breeds jealousy, especially in environments where the other person may have gotten that attention. And I'm feeling like that. I feel like this is somebody who feels like if you get the attention, then they fucking can't have the attention because there's not enough attention to go around for everybody. So it's you or me, bitch. And I feel like it's going to be me. That's what I'm picking up on. Now, if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get this card. This is the King of Wands card. It came out in reverse. Feeling this person's extremely manipulative. Could also, again, I'm getting fire. Again, so Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But that Aquarius is lurking, okay? So maybe some air energy, which air and fire can be very volatile. Libra, Gemini as well. But I'm feeling like this person is a manipulator, okay? Very much a shit talker, two-faced, tricky bitch, okay? Like I'm seeing someone, okay, this is very specific, so it won't be for everybody. But for some of you guys, like if you work in a salon or something like that, watch your supplies. Okay, and this is something I don't think I've ever gotten in any of the readings I've done. And on my channel, I have I think I have over 1,000 readings. You can't see all of them because some of them are private readings, but I've done a lot of readings, you guys. And I've never picked up on this. But for some of you, someone is trying to mess with your products, like that you use on people, which, I mean, honey, if you're having to fuck with products to get over on someone because you are so jealous that they're shining so much brighter than you, baby, honey, you need some home training because seriously, you have more to work on and more to worry about than the products. Your skill level is off, honey. Exactly. You ain't shit. That's what I'm hearing. Not to you, to this person. This person, they are so threatened. I think they're threatened because they haven't been authentic and they pick up on your energy. I think they've been playing the game, like trying to give people what they want instead of truth, like putting on masks that they thought would bring them success. And instead, some of them seem to come off, a large portion of them come off as fake. Fake passion, fake smiles, fake laughter. This is the kind of person, and I mention this a lot because I've seen this. I've seen this quite a bit in my life. People who bring food to work to get on people's good side. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Okay, tell me more about this bitch. Okay, I'm going to get these 3 cards. Okay. We have the Nine of Hazards in reverse. They really want to get in the middle of your money. They really do. So I feel like this is work related, this specific what I'm saying here. Like they really want to, if it's not work, which I feel like this is for a lot of you, I feel like they want to dim your shine because the envy is real, but it's also like malicious. What are they saying? 3 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. I'll tell you what they're saying. Because this Knight of Swords is very aggressive, okay? And you can see it. There's weapons. Like, it's aggressive moving. It's aggressive. Like, you're too aggressive. And this 3 of Cups has a married couple. So for some of you, it's like, hey, this is, like you make passes at people at work. You're aggressive with people at work. You're mean. Like, you're not real. Your manner is brutal, like the way you talk to people. I've heard the way they talk to people, and man, I can't believe no one's written them up yet. Or did you see how they were with, I don't know, we're going to just insert a name, Tommy at work? I mean, they were all over them at our meeting. Like, can you be more obvious? Like starting rumors about like cheating, starting rumors about inappropriate behavior. I mean, this bitch doesn't have enough to do, you guys. However this resonates, it could be also like a social group where they're trying to get this going. They're trying to get this shitstorm, shit fight going, unicorn shit fight going. But honey, the unicorns look fabulous doing it. So you're looking smashing. That's part of the problem for this person. Like, you're not supposed to look so good, honey. Okay. And they are very threatened. And for some of them, there also could be threatened of your partner. Okay, or threatened of the attention that a boss or the coworkers are giving you, or in this social group. Wow, this is just old-fashioned jealousy, and really just wanting. It almost feels like revenge energy, but they're having a hard time getting that revenge. They're having a hard time jump-starting this. Okay, because here's the kicker. Here's the real kicker. Everybody likes the sun. People like you because you're such a good person. Like, you're a really good person, and they pick up on your authenticity and your sincerity, and they can't really get people to like go in on this, but they keep trying. And don't worry, there's a few people. You always got a few haters, right? You always do. But the majority of people are like, nah, I don't see that. I see somebody doing them. I see someone becoming more and more beautiful, more and more attractive. And you know what? I have noticed them more. And I want to know more what they're doing. It's almost like they try to get them to talk shit on you. They try to get them to get aggressive about you. And the truth is that they draw attention to you. And then the people are like, oh, what are they up to? Oh, wow, they are looking good. It's like, okay, this is what I'm getting a picture of psychically. It's like a bunch of people are talking, like 2 people are talking. Let's say feminine energies are talking. Yeah, how like at a business party or something, and they're talking. They're saying, oh, I like your dress. Yeah, that meeting was good. And then one of them says, oh, did you hear about Sally? And they start gossiping about, well, say you're Sally. Okay. And then Sally walks up. And the person they're trying to get involved in the gossip goes, oh, hi, Sally. It's so good to see you. And goes off and talks to Sally. Oh, man, that is so rich. That is instant karma. There's some kind of karma coming for this person, okay? Because things are going to get better for you, all right? Like, the sun is coming. If you haven't seen it yet, the sun is going to rise for you. I know the world is fucking nuts right now, okay? And it seems like a very out of this world kind of idea, but it is coming. Good things can still manifest in this world. In fact, even more so. Some of us will thrive during this time of great change, okay? And I feel like group 1, you are one of those people, all right? So let's get you some initials, letters, and charms. Okay, group one, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates here and leave the rest behind. So I'm going to read off your initials, your letters. Now keep in mind this could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates. We have FYAIOITS, QRTAEEUW, NDXMEVNL. Okay, we got quite a few charms here. We have the this charm, which is it says, "May you always have a shell in your pocket and sand between your toes." So it's important for you to stay grounded. I'm seeing all these bats here, and I'm feeling like these feel like flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz. I don't know why I'm thinking about the Wizard of Oz, but all of a sudden I'm thinking about the Wizard of Oz. So I feel like you have chattering, like flying monkeys. You have people who are looking for mess ups. You're having people who are watching you. I feel like you also have some angelic energy around you and some ancestor energy here. We have an angelic charm and we have an ancestor charm, and we have the camel here. Now I'm feeling like when I'm pulling this camel has come out a lot recently, but what I'm feeling for this particular reading with the camel is that you really have been through a lot. Like you've learned a lot, and there's a lot of wisdom. I'm feeling like stored up wisdom. Like you know the way, you know how to move through the density, you know how to make the next moves you want to make in your life. You just need to trust yourself more, okay? And that takes time, okay? I'm feeling you're very determined with the bull's head here. Another ancestor charm. I'm just feeling like you have some of you guys have a passed on like grandfather that's around you, or uncle, or family friend who is like an uncle, or maybe an adopted uncle, like someone who maybe was kind of like shunned by their family, but your family kind of adopted them. That's very specific. So if it's you, okay? And I'm feeling like you're going through a transformation here, and so this energy that's around you, all this positivity, a little bit of jealousy going on, some talking and whatnot, this is the result of the manifestation work you've been doing. Many of you guys have been working on manifestations. Maybe you've practiced the law of attraction, the law of assumption. Maybe you've actually casted spells, or you prayed, or you chanted, or whatever you've done for your particular self. I feel like this energy around you, this gossiping, secretly gossiping energy, is really part of that manifestation. It's kind of the energy that's going on behind the scenes. You're grabbing people's eyes. People are feeling like all of a sudden, people who haven't really seen you before are starting to see you. Okay. And you may be surprised by that. You may be, even though you've done all this work, I think your head's been in the game and you've been doing this work. It may catch you off guard that like, hey, I got so-and-so's attention, or hey, I got an email from so-and-so, or all of a sudden you get a huge inflow of like new customers for your business, or if this is online, you get a big inflow of followers or something like that, and it may catch you off guard, okay? But it is the result of a lot of this Eight of Wands energy around you, all right? So own this. This is something that you have coming. Understand that jealous haters, especially if they're people who have seen you before your change, before your transformation and after, they may get really upset and triggered by this because they're wondering how you did it. And how did you do this? And I wasn't like, how did you do this right underneath my nose? Were you always like this? It's almost like they're going to start asking questions about your relationship, about how this happened. You may have like bosses or people who are interested in you in your career say things like, how did we not see you before? How did we not see this business before? How did we not see these great ideas? And that is just kind of a sign of validation to you of like, hey, this is a result of not just my hard work, and that was very important, but also of my magical ability, like the things I've been doing to kind of move energies around. So it takes more than just, the spell work or the charm, I'm calling it charm work. Maybe you guys have been, enchanting objects and taking them to work or whatever. That won't be for all of you. But it takes more than the magical work. You have to put in physical effort behind that. And the more physical effort you put behind your magical, spell work, chanting, praying, whatever, the more that the universe can move energies to help you align with, this higher purpose, this thing that you are manifesting. It feels different for different people, but when we're manifesting, generally speaking, we are looking to gain. We're looking to add to our lives in some kind of way, be it physical, mental, spiritual, health-wise as well. And for some of you who have had health issues, because we had health cards out here before, I feel like your health is going to start to improve. It may not be as quickly as you like, and it's really important that you balance, especially with all this powerful energy moving around you. Be sure to take time to balance your energies and rest, drink lots of water, and take care of yourself, okay? All right, group 1, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 2, all of you that were drawn to the Amethyst, or you were drawn to this deck, the October Oracle. This is going to be your reading all about who is secretly gossiping about you and what are they saying. All right, so keep in mind it's a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And I'm going to be getting letters and charms, initials at the end of this reading, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So let's find out who is talking about my group 2. Who is talking about my group 2? What is going on? Tell me all about it. October Oracle. This is an independent deck that I got off Etsy, and I love it. Okay, we have Black Widow, a dangerous woman. All right. Okay, tell me more. We have Walking Away. Oh, okay. I want this one too. Standing in Your Own Way. Oh, okay. Okay, give me some more information about this. Okay. Dangerous woman. Oh, all right. We're going to take all of them. Okay, all of them. We have Midnight Darkness. We have Psychic Visions, Premonition, Intuition. We have Avoidance, Procrastination, Unwillingness. And we have Create Space, Stillness. Okay. Okay, first of all, I want to say I feel like there's someone missing you. This may be a no contact. This may just be somebody that, you're some distance away. I'm picking up on that for some of you guys. They're very upset about it. Like, they're very upset that they can't be around you. Tell me more about these feelings. Like, who are feeling these feelings? Who are feeling these feelings? Who are feeling these feelings? Femme fatale energy. We have Alchemist. We have transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Misuse of power knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. Okay, so a couple of energies here already. Okay, tell me more. Who is missing my group 2? Who is missing? Who is this missing person? We have Messiah. Servicing humanity with humility. Exaggerating belief that you are the only means which a cause can succeed. Okay, so this is somebody who is a little self-righteous, okay? I feel like there is a falling out with this person. This could be family, okay? This could be family. It could be a parent. It could be a child. It could be a cousin. But it feels like there was a falling out here because I'm picking up on the stillness, the avoidance, the midnight darkness here, and the walking away. Okay, so that is what I'm picking up on right now. Okay, and it just feels like something blew up. It feels like something blew up, and I'm hearing like, I really didn't mean for it to go this far, but bitch, it has, right? I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm saying, bitch, this person, it did though. It did. You took it this far, and that's where we are. So now they're missing you. Tell me more about this situation. Tell me more about this situation. So what are they saying? Okay. We have Emperor. We have the Eight of Hazards. I'm getting like they're telling people that you walked away from them, or you kicked them out, or you rejected them in some way. It wasn't them. You did it first. Okay? So even though I feel like it was more like them, they acted hastily with this Emperor here. See how that door is locked behind them and nobody can get through? There may have been a third party involved here that influenced this other person to kind of like cut off contact, or you cut off contact because of this third party person. This could be a really good friend as well, but it feels like there's some other person involvement. And because of this now, this person is in this very dark place, because now they're remembering the good, right? They're remembering all the stuff you did for them with the 8 of Hazards. Like, you did a lot of really good things for this person. I think that you had really good intentions, and this person fucked up. Point blank period. They fucked up. They fucked with the wrong one. I don't think they realized they were going to get this response from you. And I think the response has been this. You just walk the fuck away. And now they are talking about you a lot. Okay, you may be psychic. You may have some psychic ability here. And you're just like needing validation that this is what's going on. They are in a place of stillness, of stagnation. Okay, they're feeling the lack of you. They're feeling the emptiness of you. They're starting to understand how many wonderful things you brought to their life and how deeply and unrevocably they have fucked up. Because I feel like you're done. Like, you're just like, I'm so through. Through does not even begin to describe how done I am with this situation. I feel like if you like love this person, I think you've decided, I'm going to love you from afar, and I'm going to keep it moving, bitch. That's exactly what I'm going to do, because I can't allow you to have any more say over my life. I feel like after this person left, you realized how much they took from you. I'm feeling like a lot of you felt betrayed by the fact that you realized how much they actually not just took from you, but stole from you by manipulation. Okay? I feel like this person was highly manipulative. Tell me more about this Emperor. Very controlling. This person may, like I said, there may have been some influence here. It's almost like we have a talking head here with the 8 of Hazards, and we have this Emperor behind the talking head telling the head what to say. So take it as you will, all right? Tell me more about this situation. Okay, I got quite a few cards here. Okay, should I take them all? Are we going to take them all? Let's see. I'm just going to pull a couple out of this little stack here. I want to take this one right here. We have the Empress here. Okay, there may have been children involved, because we have kids here. Okay, I think at one time you were very protective of this person. I think they could count on you. I think they're realizing like you were very compassionate. You were very giving. You may have given them money, resources. I feel like some of you may have lived with you even. And I think you were very giving. You were very, and I'm not saying that it was a perfect situation. None of us are perfect. But I think your intentions were good. And I think when they left, or when there was no contact, or whatever this was, I feel like you realized that you were being used. Your love was being manipulated by this person, and it was extremely painful. I'm feeling extreme levels of pain here with this midnight darkness. Okay, I'm feeling like, it feels like the family tree that's been stripped. Okay, just stripped bare. Like just a vaping hole of void and misery and feeling alone and abandoned and betrayed. So group 2, this is deep. Okay, this is a deep, this feels like a deep situation. And this person is definitely talking about you. And the thing is that there are times I feel like they do talk smack on you. They talk about toxicity. They talk about, because they keep trying to validate and justify their bad behavior. And I'm not saying you're innocent, right? I mean, we all make mistakes, but I feel like your intentions were really good. And there was a lot of miscommunication here, misunderstandings from the Emperor with the talking head, okay? It almost feels like the the Wizard in The Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Oz came up in my first reading too, where the Emperor's behind the curtain with the big, the talking wizard. That's what it feels like, okay? Let's get another card here. We have the King of Hazards. Yeah, I'm feeling like in many ways, and like I'm an intuitive reader, so I read the cards how they come, and this feels like I'm stuck. See how he's kind of got this caution tape tied around him and he's got a chain around him. And his feet are not real feet. They're like bones. So he has a hard time walking. Like there's stagnation here. There's stillness. Like left alone with my thoughts of you. That's what I hear. Like a lot of time to think about how fucking left this went. Now, before I get any more of the tarot, I want to pull on this. Let me pull from the Naughty Oracle and get some more information about the situation. Tell me about the stagnation with this person. Tell me about what are they saying? What are they talking about? What are they saying in secret? Gonna get 3 cards. Okay, we have Arsehole Ancestor. Time for ancestral clearing. Okay, so they're talking about family. They're talking with family about the situation. And they're saying that you rejected them in some kind of way. So they're talking about their family or friends that feel like family, but definitely a familiar group to probably you. We have Pissed as a Parrot. Use your own voice. Okay, so they're talking about words that were exchanged in very heated times. And you know, we all say things when we're mad. That's just how it is. But I do feel like you have a powerful presence in your voice. So Queen of Swords, King of Swords energy here. You may have said some harsh words. Not that they weren't warranted. I'm not judging you. I don't judge people for what they do. You know, we don't know what people have been through, why they say the things they do, right? And I feel like, you know, you may have just had enough and said what you said because you had to. It was like you or them situation. But I feel like they get together with like a group of people, and when they all get together, there may be alcohol involved or some kind of partying involved or family get-togethers. They talk about the situation, about the rejection, about the fighting, about the fight that happened. For some of you, there was like a major happening, and I feel like in some ways they tell people that they were innocent, like they had to act fast, or they were the victim here and you were the villain kind of thing. You may be used to being people's villains. It sucks. I understand. Grumpy Wizard, release your anger safely. Okay. Yeah, they're telling people that you have a bad temper, or the way you speak is very negative, or you were very mean or nasty to them. Okay. And here's the thing. Them saying these kind of things to like family, friends, whatever group this is for you. Okay. It really is keeping them in this darkness, create space, avoidance energy. Okay, it's keeping them right the fuck there because they aren't healing, they aren't taking responsibility, they're just talking trash. And I'm seeing like some older people sitting around talking about it. Okay, so you know, just take what resonates here. All right, let's get some more of these cards. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, let's go ahead and flip all these over. We have the Hermit. Okay. All right. We have the Queen of Wands. Okay. That is in reverse. I'm going to take that reversal. And we have the King of Cups. All right. So what I'm feeling here is, first of all, I'm pulled to the Hermit. Okay. So here's the deal. No matter the shit talk they say about you to other people, the truth is now, because of all the healing you've done, all the shit you've been through, they can't touch you. You're untouchable. It's almost like, you know, I let you go, bitch. I let the whole fucking situation go. So now I'm just going to sit here and read this book. You go ahead and cause chaos. You talk your shit. Don't take responsibility. That's fine. I don't care anymore. I love you from a distance and I release you to the universe. Go and do you, bitch. Go and do you. I'm going to do me because I'm this Knight of Cups energy here. I'm moving on. I'm moving on with connection to my truth, passionately towards a new adventure. I'm feeling like a new adventure for you. I think you had to do major healing with the Queen of Wands in reverse. I think you went through some very dark times that they have no idea about. They're making a lot of assumptions in this trash talk that they're saying to people. They don't even realize how deeply you felt the loss of this. I mean, you are deeply sensitive. You are highly sensitive. You felt this energetically, especially the closer this person, the situation, these people were to you, the more deeply you felt this pain. Some of you guys are still wounded from this, but you know what? Instead of allowing it to completely destroy you, you've been like, I'm going to move on. I'm going to get my head above water. And that's what you've done. You can see now. You see clearly. See how his head is above water? You see clearly. And there are times you don't like what you see, but you keep going. Because I feel like for many of you, you're like, I've lost everything, pretty much. So, you know what? I've got nothing to lose. So I'm going to go for what makes me happy. I'm going to go towards the things that make me happy. And I'm done with this because now you have become this, the dangerous woman. I'm not talking gender here. This is energy. Okay, the Black Widow, like unfuckwithable. You cannot fuck with me. Like, I've been through it all. I've lost things that were very important to me. And since this situation, you've probably lost more things that were important to you. This person doesn't even know half the shit you've been through. Their shit that they caused for you was just a cherry on the icing of the cake of the trauma and shit you've been through. So now you got this Black Widow energy, this femme fatale energy, this don't fuck with me energy, this energy of like, you want to talk trash on me, you go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's almost, and I hate to say unbreakable, but you feel very unbreakable now. Okay? I feel like you have grown into this Empress energy. And this is you protecting your inner child. This is you protecting yourself. You've had to self-parent. You've had to learn how to take care of yourself. Many of you guys were left the fuck alone. And when you leave somebody alone, one or two things going to happen in the world. They're either going to be broken, and I would never judge someone for being broken by this because it's very, very difficult to be all alone in the world or feel all alone in the world. And sometimes we learn to do this. We learn to take care of ourselves. We learn to be our own family. We learn to be our own best friend. We learn to self-advocate. We become stronger. We become more wiser. And we become the Empress. We become our own mother. And it makes us the baddest bitches ever. So it makes it really hard for the next people to kind of fuck you over. Because now you know that even the people who are most closest to you, who proclaim to love you so deeply, can absolutely fuck you over and cause such major towers in your life that you thought it would break you. And you are not broken, honey. You're doing a wonderful job. But these people, they're probably always going to talk about you because there's such guilt here. There is such, it's almost like energetically, they talk about this situation because they feel so guilty about what they did. So they're energetically releasing their guilt by talking shit. I know that doesn't make sense to you and me, but to this person's very twisted mind, because you have to understand, this person is still in that toxicity. The toxicity you were in with them, they're still there. And in fact, it's worse because they have this third-party situation here for some of them with this talking head syndrome where like this third party is feeding poisonous, toxic shit to them. Okay, so it's worse. It's worse. Meantime, you've healed and moved on. And meantime, here they are. In darkness, in stillness. And I feel like, in a way, this is the universe bringing in some karma. And it really isn't punitive. It is to help them self-correct. And for some of them, they need to see the emperor, the controlling force behind the talking head. Like they need to see how they're being controlled. They need to see how perhaps their own trauma, perhaps their own, toxic behavior has led to this very dramatic situation. How when they spew toxicity to other people about what happened, that they're actually keeping their energy back in that moment and they're not able to heal because all they do is sit around and talk about it, right? You have to let it go so you can move on, so you can heal. I feel like you have. It's human nature every now and then to think about things, think about how things could have been or whatever, but I don't feel like you like stay there. I think you think about it, you have the hermit energy here. So, you're not afraid to reflect on it and think about what you did, what they did, how it could have been handled better maybe. But I also feel no regrets here because it got you to where you are today. And I feel like letting go of this situation really cleared your path for clarity within yourself, for more authenticity for yourself, for more happiness with yourself. Now, some of you guys may be feeling a lot of aloneness or loneliness right now because you don't have the connections you used to with these pissed off parrots, okay? But understand that this time, the hermiting time, I have learned so much about being alone. I've learned about myself. I've learned about my own strength. It's really a wonderful time for healing. It's a wonderful time to really get to know who you are and begin to kind of fall in love with yourself. It's okay for you to love who you are. You should absolutely love who you are. And I tell you what, once you really, get to know your inner child and really love on them and fall in love with them and adore them like a mother to a child, like a parent to a child, no one can touch you anymore. Because you know who you are, you know your boundaries, and you are extremely strong. Extremely strong. And whatever happened here, this person estimated you. And now they regret it. But they got to live with it now. Because I don't feel like you're at the place in your life where you would reach out to them. I feel like you're like, why would I reach out to you now? I'm doing this. This is me. Like, I'm doing this. Why would I bring you back into this? Because see, now I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. Things are getting back on track. Why would I bring this back into my life? Why would I bring this back into my life? I wouldn't, right? And it's important for you to remember, if you get into the moments where you miss this person, what you're missing is a memory that never was. I want you to remember that because you found out a lot about this person after this fight, this parting, whatever this was. And you need to remember that. The way you felt about them was a person that they projected themselves to be. Okay? They showed you who they really are. So, you have to accept that. When people show you who they are, you have to accept that. All right? Now, let's get you some letters, initials, and some charms. Okay, group 2, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, it's a general reading, so just take what resonates. These could be your initials, their initials, a meaningful word, a screen name. Just take what resonates here. So I'm going to read off the letters for you. We have HNXEJR, LAIYQO, SWOGBCIFSO. Okay, we have the gossiping. This shell is a gossiping charm for me, so they're talking about you. Absolutely. Of course, you probably don't know unless you've heard through family. So, and I don't think a lot of your family, if you're in contact with some of your family, I would even say anything. I don't think they would pass on that information to you. That's just my feeling. We have the pumpkin here. So I think your guides want you to know that there's some good things coming for you. There's some harvest coming for you. We have a ghost here. We have a witch. And I'm feeling specifically fall. I don't always feel that with that charm, but you're very protected. Okay, there's something going on with you. We have a lot of pentacle type energy repeating in these charms, and I just feel like and we have Leo energy. Okay, so there's something manifesting for you, something about people taking notice of you. Another cat. Okay, yeah. You may be a Leo or a fire sign. You could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but we have a lot of pentacle star energy around you. And I feel like there's some kind of transformation taking place where you're going to get noticed more. Like if you are feeling the lack of people in your life, I feel like more people are coming towards you. Okay. More people who want to be friends, friends in your life. You need that. Okay. Sometimes your family isn't your blood. Okay, sometimes your family is of spirit, all right? And I think the challenge for you is going to be to let people in, to let people get to know you, okay? We have a snowman here, and I feel with that, there's some barrier here. there's some fear, there's some coldness to the idea of allowing people into your life. And I get that. I totally do. I feel like group 2, you've really been through some shit. Okay. And I get that. So take it slow. Stand in your power with the witch's hat. Okay. Always stand in your power. Have good boundaries, but know when it's time to kind of reassess those boundaries. When are those boundaries no longer working for you, but working against you? When is it time to kind of like reassess? Should I, basically, let's say you have a fence around you and it right now it's like a prison fence. Like you have made it impenetrable. I can't say that word. You know what I'm saying? People can't get through it. Okay, people cannot get through it. And so you reassess and your spirit guides say, it's time to change your gate. It's time for you to change your fence. It's time for you to put an opening in to let a few people in. Maybe make it a little bit more approachable, soften up a little bit to the idea of allowing people into your life. I know it's hard and you need to allow yourself time. Okay, so continue to do this self-care. But there are people who want to know you. Okay, this isn't just like people you want to keep out. There's also people there you want to let in. Okay, so, don't let this bad situation keep you from allowing people into your life. And, before people can show up, you kind of have to make room for them. You kind of have to be energetically approachable, if you get what I'm saying. And I feel like that's what you're working on here. And your guides want you to know that they're coming, okay? But there's some little prep work that needs to happen, all right? Okay, group 2, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that were drawn to the citrine crystal or you were drawn to the Mystery House Oracle deck, this is going to be your reading all about who is secretly gossiping about you. We're going to get some initials, letters, and charms at the end of this group, so be sure you stay tuned for that. All right, let's find out who is secretly gossiping about my group 3 and what are these bitches saying? Okay, we want to know. I'm going to shuffle it once and one more time. Okay, tell me about group 3. Who is secretly gossiping? What are they saying about my group 3? Okay, there's one. We have severed, hung up, no communication, lost. Okay. We have night terrors, past, memories haunted. We have clues, signs, numbers, evidence. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. You know what? We're going to take it. Okay, we have severed, hung up, no communication, lost. We have night terrors, past, memories haunted. We have clues, signs, numbers, evidence. We have ghost, unexpected guest. We have crypt keeper, not letting go, someone, something. Okay. We have incubus, dark male energy user. We have feminine energy. We have attic, ghoul, avoiding, running. We have haunted stairs, ascending, higher level. We have magic chemistry, the craft. We have reservations, communication, confirmation. So we have a couple communication cards here. We have planning, party planning, event gathering, and we have speed demon, driving, carpool, movement. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. So I feel like we have, for some of you, this is an ex. Could be an ex long-term partner, short-term, could be somebody who you had a brief talking with, okay? I feel like something happened here, okay? And the chemistry, blah. The chemistry just went, ah. And I feel like someone was ghosted, or maybe you walked away and tried to like move away from this person or get your energy away. And this feels like a malignant, like masculine energy that's after a feminine energy. Okay, this could be F person energy as well, but I feel like the person doing the talking is the masculine about this feminine. Okay, and that's energy, not gender. All right. And I feel like for some of you, we have unexpected guests here. I feel like this person is clinging. Like, we have a clinging card. I feel like we have like an event, gathering, avoiding, running, ascending. It feels like clinging energy. Like this person won't go away. Like they are haunted by you. They think about you a lot because they think there's still chemistry. Okay, a little bit of incel energy here. Like, why won't you give me your attention? Why won't you give me the time of day? I think they are telling people that you still want them. You're playing hard to get. I think they tell people there's mad chemistry. And meantime, you're moving the fuck on. Okay. Avoiding running. You're not really running. You're just like, we're done. We're hung up. We're done. It's severed. We're done. It's over. We're done. There's nothing here. There's nothing here for you. But their energy is still around you. Like they're still talking about you. And I feel like for some of you, this has to do with like a date, a gathering. It could be a social gathering. It could be an online gathering of some kind. It could be in some kind of game as well. That's very specific. It won't be for all of you, okay? But it feels like it's social in nature with this gathering. And I feel like you may even have moved on from this social place, group, whatever it is, just to like get away from this person. Okay. Now, trigger warning. For some of you, this person got inappropriate. Okay. And now there's like stalker energy almost. Okay. Get help. Get help if you need it. Okay. Now, do I feel that they're super dangerous? No. But this is a general reading. Okay. So if your gut tells you that this person is volatile, then do what you need to do. Okay. Take care of yourself because you're moving on. All right. Now, there's a ton of energy here. Let's get into this with the zombie tarot. Tell me more about this situation. Party planner. I keep getting pulled to this event, gathering, movement. I feel like they're telling people, so for some of you, that you're going to go someplace with them. That's just fucking crazy. This is fucking crazy, man. This is insane. Okay, for some of you, and I feel like for some of you, this is like, has to do with the internet. Okay, if this resonates. It may not, but that's what I'm feeling. It may be in real life, but I feel like they're telling people that you guys are dating or like you're going off on a getaway or they're coming to see you or some crazy, insane shit like that. Okay? Now, I've got another energy here that's presenting. Tell me about this. Okay, now for some of you, what I'm getting is there is a masculine energy here that wants to go away with you someplace, okay? Like they want to meet up with you. And this would be an online situation, okay? You may be play a video game together, or you may be on an online group together, but they want to meet up with you, okay? And they're talking, and this may really upset you, and they're talking to people about it, about like how to approach you, how to make this happen. You may know who this is, and you know, it may or may not be a good thing. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, the Lovers. The Lovers, okay. And we have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right, so I feel like this person, I think they like the idea of you, okay? Careful, careful, all right? They like the idea of you because this is online. This could be like Second Life. It could be Warcraft. It could be like a PlayStation game. It could be like an Xbox game. It could be some other kind of, like Warcraft kind of game or Diablo or whatever. But I'm feeling like they like the idea of you, but the reality of you is not going to match up. And that's where this incubus dark male energy kicks in. Okay. And I feel like it feels like there's lukewarm energy here. Like I don't feel okay. There's a couple of you who are excited by this. Okay, so there's a couple of you, but most of you are like, no, absolutely not. Like I play this, whatever it is, or I'm involved in this X community, whatever this is, for fun, for release, like for just stress release. Like I don't want to have this. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this with anybody. That's what it feels like to me. But they're talking to people about trying to offer this to you. Okay. Now, for some of you who you have this crazy stalker, level 10 clinger kind of situation, like they're talking to their little buddies about how to like make the offer. Like how do they make this happen? And for some of them, they're saying that you guys are together and you're very happy. And they're completely lying about your connection. It's such bullshit. It is absolute bullshit. And I feel like you guys are just like, what the fuck ever? Like, what the fuck ever, man? I just, it's almost like I don't want to deal with this. Like, I didn't come into this situation. It's almost like you're playing a game or you're doing something online, maybe casually, maybe intensely, to kind of deal with your own stress in your life. And this situation here kind of kicked up. It also could be like a magical community. It could be a board, like an information board or a hub or something like that. But it feels very much internet related. And I feel like you're just like, this is not what I want. Like, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to have fun. I'm here to kick back. I'm not looking for a hookup. And this person is definitely wanting to hook up. In fact, they've told people. I'm hearing like cyber get down and party. If you know what I'm saying. For some of them, they told people I'm getting like that, like you've sent pictures and stuff. Like it's bad. It's bad. And if you know. Okay. Now that won't be for all of you. Just use your own discernment here, because I get a lot of different energies in these readings because I only do three groups. But okay, I'm going to the naughty oracle. Tell me more. Dead dingoes donga. Time for emotional healing. Dead dingoes donga. You know what I'm getting from this? I'm getting like, I don't give a fuck about your donga. I don't care. I don't care if you're attracted to me. I don't give a shit. That's not what I'm here for. Now, a few of you are like, yeah, maybe, and a couple are excited, but for the most part, it's just like, I don't want this. And it's almost like, it feels a little bit like high school. It feels a little bit like the guy who flirts with the girl and doesn't hit it kind of thing. Inappropriate. The whole thing's inappropriate. And goes and starts rumors that they did. Okay. And ends up making the girl look really bad, or tries to. And, in that kind of movie scenario, at least in the 80s, it was always like the girl looks really bad, and, then there's revenge and stuff like this. In this movie, this modern version, the feminine energy does not give a shit. And so it's making this person like a little crazy. If you play Warcraft, this person may be in your guild. Okay. That's very specific. But if it is, then okay. We have angel anarchy. Move away from control. So some of you guys are just, you're just going to get the fuck out of there, okay? Some of you guys are going to ghost. You're just going to take that screen name and you're just going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to not log in on that screen name for a while. Maybe you already have, and this is just your validation. This shit is indeed going on, okay? These bitches are still talking about you, all right? This bitch right here, they are clinging, okay? And if they know about you on different platforms, oh, they're watching those different platforms, okay? And some of them, especially the clingers, the stalkers, they think some of your posts, if you post online, are about them. I know, it's fucking crazy. It's absolutely asinine and fucking crazy. Okay, we have fucking Mercury retrograde. Time to take personal responsibility. Yeah, I feel like this is you. Like you're in your stuff. Like you're just like, I'm moving on. Like I don't have time for this bullshit. And your friends, I feel like for some of you, your friends who matter to you know about the other. They know about the other account, so they're just like, cool, whatever, we'll just talk to you on that. Now, for a few of you, we have my eyes are up here, mister, stop getting distracted. Now, for a few of you, there is that romantic part, right? For a few of you, you may actually be interested in this person. This person is either way it goes, this person is gaga goo goo over you, okay? Their donga is donga tired because it's always active when it thinks of you, when they think of you, okay? And I feel like if you feel this is going on and you haven't like disappeared for a little bit because you're like, well, this is, especially if it's a game. If it's a game and you've like been working on your character and leveling up and all that shit, and games like Warcraft where you work really hard and you're like, I don't want to have to abandon my character because of this fucker. That's not right. That's not cool. So you may be having some of that, and I get it. But for some of you, like this person is obsessed with you. Like obsessed, and they're not going to go away because they're hyper fixated on you, okay? And it's going to take a time for them to let that go. So, if you could make some space for a while and maybe go play under another name or just kind of like lay low, or switch games or something and give some space, they might calm down. But I'm not going to promise you because this person is obsessed with you and they do talk about you. They tell people how hot you are, and then they start kind of fibbing about like the things you've let them see, the things they've done. Some of them have like written a whole legacy about your relationship that never fucking happened because they live online and they're not very grounded, okay? And because of that, they have this hyperfixation, kind of obsessive energy that's borderline stalker. So be careful, okay? Be careful. Now, I see that for some of you, this person is talking to people in real life about you, as if you're like a real life girlfriend or boyfriend or partner. It's not gender, okay? Which to me, as someone picking up on this energy, is very disturbing because I'm very sensitive to the stalker energy because, I think we've all been there. And I feel like you just need to be aware that this is going on. It's good for people to be aware that people can get so lost in other people's energy. And it's because there's something going on, and this may resonate because you may know this, that there's something going on in their life. Some of them have had death. I'm hearing like death from the thing that went around a couple of years ago that we all had to socially move away from each other for, or they've had a lot of tower moments. Maybe they've lost a job. There's been like movement of like having to move homes or something like that. So they've had a lot of like traumatic things. Could be one of those things, all of those things. So they're looking for distractions, and you are a very attractive distraction. And some of them have just dived full tilt into it. And because of this, they are becoming very ungrounded. And sometimes it's good just to remove your energy from people like this, and allow them time to kind of find their space. If you talk to people who talk to them, it's really good for you to hold your boundaries. And if they say, hey, this person said this about you, tell them that didn't happen. Don't be silent if someone approaches you about this. Don't be silent. Speak up. Speak up for yourself, okay? It's very important because this person needs to be hit with reality. That reality doesn't have to be served directly by you, but it can be served secondhand. And if enough people serve this person reality, they may snap out of it and realize, hey, I'm hyperfixated on someone who, number one, doesn't want anything to do with me. Like, I haven't talked to them in 2 weeks. They don't want anything to do with me, or 2 months, or however long it's been. And I'm still kind of whatever. You know, this person kind of needs an intervention from someone to say, hey, maybe you need to log out and go to the park for a while. You know, maybe you need to go get some therapy because you've been through so much trauma and it's almost like you're hyper fixated on this situation and this person isn't into it. Now, if you're into this person and you're feeling like the same, like you're kind of fixated on them and you want to get to know them and it's not this weird energy, it's more like curious energy, then I feel like there is an obstacle to that. And the obstacle has to do with the fact that you are not necessarily feeling that either you or them are emotionally available. There is an emotional healing that needs to happen in this situation. So what I would do, what I recommend you do, what I hear Spirit say is that if this isn't a game, play the game together. Have fun. Laugh. Laughter, spending time together. You don't have to reassess your relationship every 5 minutes, you know? You don't have to rip it apart and you know, look at the pieces and see what works and what doesn't. Just enjoy each other and let it happen naturally, okay? Let it unfold as it will, okay? Because I guarantee you what is meant to be and what is for you will not miss you, okay? All right, let's get some letters, initials, and some charms for you. Okay, group 3, these are going to be your letters, your initials, and your charms. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. This could be the initials of a screen name or a screen name, a real name, a platform, something meaningful. Take what resonates here. Now, we have the word 10 that came out. Now, for some of you, they think you're a 10. Okay, I know you're like, Amy. No, this is how they feel, okay? It doesn't mean you have to agree. And please understand that you are beautiful and wonderful the way you are. And, you know, I don't want you to feel poorly about yourself. You are wonderful. This person is obsessed with you, okay? But it's also very, I always throw a red flag when someone puts you on a pedestal and says how perfect you are. Because it indicates like that they may not see you for who you really are. So be aware of that. We are perfectly imperfect, okay? And when someone can see your perfections and your imperfections and still find you perfect, that's a whole other deal. But I don't feel like this person really sees your imperfections. Like, it's almost like it's a projected image of what they think you are, which really makes me think that this is heavily probably internet related because it feels very mental. This person is probably very smart, okay, highly intelligent. We have a castle here. We have the witch's hat. Yeah, it's very important for you to stand in your power. I'm also getting the word liberator as well. Let me read off the letters. I haven't done that yet. We have IBLTOQ. NV makes me think of Nevada and Las Vegas. ACGMTENWRDF. Ten World, Then World, Ten Word, Ten Word, Ten World, Then World. Something, those names are coming. So, and CGM, something's coming to mind here. GM, Game Master, something like that. Okay. All right. So we have the indigenous coin. I just think you're on to bigger and better things. We have that Ascension card, and I just feel like you're moving on to something bigger and better. I think that for a lot of you, this game playing and stuff like this is a stress reliever that's very important to you. It helps you balance out a lot of the intense energies that are in the world, and have fun. You deserve to have fun, all right? I feel like there's a lot of, like, with this indigenous coin, this is indigenous ancestors, okay? It's very specific when I get this coin. These are down your bloodline, like way back, ancient ancestors that gather around you, okay? And I want you to know that you're protected, all right? And I want you to know that if this situation makes you uncomfortable, to listen to your ancestors, okay? You have warrior ancestors. You have ancestors that were like scouts, okay? The scouts that went out and to see if any other tribes were lurking or to scout for food, that kind of thing. So they were the ones that were like spies. You have some ancestors who were like spies, that kind of thing. I'm also seeing a tribe that hung like, what is it? Ethogens in trees, like bags of ethogens that they would drink or ingest before they went hunting to give them a lot of extra like endurance to hunt like big game and things like that. That won't resonate for all of you, but if you know, you know. And I feel like for many of you, when I see the castle, I often think of like big dreams and big goals and, you know, working on life for yourself. We have the horse here. The horse may be, this is like a sign of your, I'm feeling like, okay, this is a little overwhelming. Your ancestors are very powerful. Your ancestors are very powerful. There's something sacred about the horse. I'm hearing horse in the hair. I've never heard of this. I don't know if there's a story or something like that. If you know, you know, okay? Your ancestors want to help you with blessings, but you need to listen to them. You need to listen to their guidance. You need to ask, some of you guys need to ask these ancestors for guidance because they are scouts, okay? They have the sixth sense. They know how to move safely in situations. They also know how to spot resources like big game. So I feel like you are on a quest for a like a journey to accomplish a big goal. They can help you feel out that situation to know how to move forward in the most profound way that will help you manifest and attain that big game. Hunt that big game, bring it down so you can have the harvest of it, you know, within your own tribal circle, within your own family circle. So that's a very specific message. If it's for you, it's for you, okay? There's a fearlessness with your ancestors, okay? They want you to have more fun. I keep hearing this. And I feel like some of you guys feel like your fun has been invaded by this kind of weird energy, like this parasitic, there we go, parasitic energy. And, you know, I think it's good to point out here with this golden star for you to understand that you're just becoming more magnetic as you continue to move and heal. Your energy changes. And truly, all of our energies are changing on the planet. There's all kinds of unique frequencies coming to our planet through the sun, all kinds of weird stuff going on in this world. And we're all changing, we're all growing, we're all going through transformation, some of us more than others. And it is going to manifest weirdly in people's lives. And this may be one of those manifestations for you. I feel like your ancestors specifically, this is real specific. Your ancestors want you to step into your power and stay there. Know who you are, know where you come from, own yourself, and put up better boundaries. I'm getting from an ancestor here. It's really interesting because I feel like I'm literally seeing like an indigenous ancestor in the bush, in like behind like jungle trees. Also, I'm seeing in a desert kind of forest as well, like behind trees, and whispering almost in my ear. There's like feathers. There's a feather in their head region, and they're whispering to me. There's a horn as well. I'm also seeing like different indigenous ancestors with like fur boots as well, but they're whispering in my ear about like the big game, the big goal, like this is how we're going to move, this is how we're going to go. Like literally you may get that kind of instruction from them, okay? For some of you guys, this is like Aboriginal ancestors. For some of you guys, this is like I'm seeing in the area of the Philippines ancestors. I'm sorry, I don't know all the proper names, and I apologize. I in no way am trying to in any way offend anyone or their ancestors. I honor the ancestors of all peoples. I'm getting really moved by this because some of you guys have some very healing ancestors who want to bring in a lot of healing energy to you. Some of you guys have really struggled. I'm starting to get really moved by this. Some of you guys have really struggled and they see you. They see you. There is an indigenous American shaman here. It feels southwestern, a southwestern in the areas like of New Mexico, South Arizona, that area of the United States. Also, I'm seeing North Dakota, South Dakota, and I feel like this energy wants to come through and help you heal your sense of self. So, and this is very straight from them. The horse is connected here. They want you to move like the wind, so that when the game comes, they won't see you coming. They want you to be able to move with the winds of change, so that when your goal approaches, you will be able to move in a very smooth manner and accomplish your goal in a way that will acclimate, there we go, the energy into your life very smoothly. I'm seeing like smooth sailing. They want me to let you know this is going to go much more smoother for you, okay? And they're there for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Pay attention to your dreams. Some of you guys, especially this shaman, is sending you some really intense dreams. Okay, so before you go to sleep, this is what I'm getting from this shaman energy. For you to say, body asleep, mind awake. Body asleep, mind awake. Body asleep, mind awake. Right before you go to sleep. Body asleep, mind awake. And you might find yourself in a state where you feel the body sleeping and the mind is awake right before you go to sleep, okay? It's just a new awareness if you've never had it before. This will allow you to open up the portals of lucid dreaming and memory of your dreams, okay? Also, you can say to yourself, I'm going to remember my dreams. I'm going to wake up in my dreams. I'm going to become more aware of my dreams because there are messages coming in. The horse is very important, okay? I'm seeing like wild Mustangs running now. Wild Mustangs running. Okay, so I'm getting this energy of like, they keep talking about moving with the wind. And that's how you tame a Mustang. That's how you're able to get a horse to ride, to help you accomplish your goals, to help you bring down the big game. You have to tame a wild Mustang. Some of you guys have another obstacle to overcome, and they want to come in and help you move in a very smooth manner where it won't be as difficult for you to overcome it before you can reach your goal. Okay? All right, guys, that's what I got for you. I hope this resonated. If it did, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.